Hello everyone, today we are going to unbox the THL 2015 from Pandawil. This is THL's latest smartphone and boasts some great specifications and design. The packaging is actually slightly different from the standard THL boxes that we've seen in the past. Before we can open up the box, we need to remove the overlay holding the box together. You can now see the THL logo on the top left corner and specifications listed on the back in English. We'll get into all of that in just a minute though. Let's first open up the box and take a look at the phone. So right away we can see the THL 2015 in black. After we get the phone out of its protected packaging, we can remove the film off of the battery so we can power up the device. To get to the battery, I'll need to first remove the back cover using the slot on the left edge of the phone. Now that that has been removed, I'll lift up on the battery and remove the protective film on the battery contacts. Alright, so I'll now put the battery back in place and snap on the back cover. I'll power up the device and set it to the side. We'll now take a look at the other accessories included in the box. THL has bundled a basic quick start guide detailing how to get started with Android 4.4 KitKat. There is also a Pandawil quick start guide in the box. Next up, we have an extra screen protector in case you want to remove the pre-installed one and replace it. We also have a newer style, black European AC adapter, which is THL branded. There's also a newer style black micro USB cable for charging and syncing the phone. Finally, we have some THL headphones. Setting all of that to the side, we can now take a look at the phone itself. There is a pre-installed screen protector on the display, so we'll remove the film covering that first. Removing that film reveals a 5-inch 1080p Super AMOLED display. This is smaller than what we've seen on other recent devices like the Meizu M1 Note and Jiayu S3, both of which had 5.5-inch displays. This should be a more comfortable fit for many users. There are 3 capacitive keys at the bottom and an 8-megapixel front-facing camera at the top. Coming to the side, you'll see a metal frame wrapping around the edges of the device. We rarely see metal used on Chinese smartphones, especially at this price point. That hasn't stopped THL though, as this is their first smartphone with metal construction. There are also a few antenna breaks along the edges, similar to other phones with metal bands. On the right side we have chamfered power and volume buttons, and a slot to remove the back cover. Yes, the back cover is still removable, even on a device with metal construction, so you can access the 2700 mAh battery, microSD card expansion slot, and dual SIM slots. The bottom of the device has the single microphone and 2 antenna breaks near the curved edges. At the top, we have a micro USB charging port at the top right and a headphone jack at the top left. On the back, we'll see a blue THL logo below a 13-megapixel Sony IMX135 camera and fingerprint reader. Yes, this is the first THL device with a fingerprint reader, which should make it easier to unlock the phone. I'm looking forward to testing this. The THL 2015 is available in black or white, and I was obviously sent the black model. There's also the speaker grill at the bottom. Now that we've taken a look at the hardware, it's time to discuss the software. THL has shipped this phone with close to stock Android 4.4.4 KitKat. That's pretty refreshing after using Flyme on the M1 Note or even Jiayu's skinned ROM on the S3. The THL 2015 is powered by the Mediatek MT6752 octa-core Cortex A53 64-bit processor clocked at 1.7 GHz. The GPU is the Mali T760, so it has the same processing units as the Meizu M1 Note and Jiayu S3. We've already seen that this chip is really powerful for the price. Finally, we do have 2 GB of RAM as well as 16 GB of internal storage. You can expand that up to 32 GB with the previously mentioned microSD card slot. You'll be seeing this video a week after it's been fully produced, so you'll only have to wait a week for the full review. Please make sure to like this video and feel free to leave a comment below. That is going to be all for this video. Thank you for watching and please be sure to subscribe.